Guys, so it's a super windy day out here, but I'm going to try to show you a quick technique. Okay, so the wind got the better of me on this one. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm just going to do a little voiceover just to help you hear me better. So, the board technique. This is a little technique that I invented to help you process kindling faster. Pretend you get to your campsite and all you have is a big piece of firewood. Now, these are pretty difficult to process into the small kindling that you need to start a fire. So, the first thing that I like to do is grab my bow saw or folding saw and just cut these pieces in half. And you'll find that it's a lot easier to split up this kindling once it's in a smaller, more easily manageable form. Now that we have our short pieces of firewood, it's time to start making some boards. When choosing an axe, it's nice to have a little bit of extra weight, so I prefer this Council Tool Jersey. Now you notice it has a pretty straight bit, and it just makes it easier to line up my cuts. So my goal is to make somewhat of a board with these small pieces of firewood. So everything above my finger, that's going to be about as big as I'm going to cut this. So hopefully this makes it a little bit more clear. This is what I'm calling my boards. I just want to reiterate the importance of cutting these pieces of wood in half. Chances are my axe isn't going to go all the way through a long piece of normal sawn firewood. Cutting your boards into smaller sections makes it easy for the axe to glide right through in just 1 or 2 hits. Just a quick word on safety. So I am wearing chainmail under this leather glove to protect my fingers, but if you don't own anything of this level of protection, you can always just grab a nice little stick just to prop up your piece of wood, and that'll keep your fingers out of the way, so you can just keep cutting as normal. If these methods still kind of scare you, you can always just put the board horizontally on the edge of the splitting block. And if you chop like this, it keeps your fingers well out of the way of danger. So I was cutting white oak right here. White oak's pretty dense. It's hard to get through in one hit. This here is Eastern red cedar. Any kind of cedar is very excellent at this. Has super straight grain and splits so easily. That's that. After cutting just a handful of boards, you can see how much kindling I have here. Pretty impressive stack. And I still have plenty to go. So I hope this trick helped you guys, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.